Okay, so here's a challenge for today. Can I create an AI that trades crypto for me? And how much money can I make in 1 month? Let's do this. Welcome back. While you were watching that cool montage, I was back here doing some coding. Was that good? I'm trying something new, let me know. So it is done. My AI crypto trading bot is ready to run. So here's very briefly what I did. First, I created my dataset using Coinbase's API. Then I trained my AI using features I extracted from raw Bitcoin data. After that, I coded a trading bot that makes use of the AI as an advisor to decide whether to sell or buy Bitcoin. After running many experiments, my crypto trading bot seems to be making money consistently, so I would say it is good enough to let it run for an entire month. So here's how it's going to happen. I'm going to give it $1,000 and ask it to trade every day, several times a day, for the rest of the month. And then we're going to see how much money we were able to make by the end of the month. Are you ready? Okay, let's do this. Okay, so before we jump right into the results, I figured it would be best if I first explained very briefly what my scripts do, what the overall strategy is, and what we are going to be seeing every day from the trading bot and the results. So yeah, let's go, let's see that. So as I've already said, I'm using Coinbase to collect the raw data. Specifically, I'm collecting low, high, open, and close prices of Bitcoin, as well as the volume every single minute from 2018 up to today. I will upload the dataset in case you want to use it yourselves. I'm also using that data to create features using specific time windows, training and labeling windows. You can find out more about that when you take a look at my code later, if you want. So those features are later used to train our AI. Speaking of, our AI is a simple deep recurring neural network. It is a binary classifier that basically uses information from the immediate past to decide whether the price of Bitcoin is going to go up or down in the very near future. So our crypto trading bot uses this AI as an advisor to decide whether it's going to buy or sell Bitcoin. Specifically, every 6 hours, we ask our bot to attempt to make a trade. The bot asks the AI for advice. The AI looks at the processed data from the past 6 hours and tells the bot whether the price of Bitcoin is going to go up or down 6 hours from now. Then it's up to the trading bot to decide what it's going to do with that information. In case it decides to buy or sell, it does so in batches of $100 with each trade. To improve our trading strategy, I introduced 2 more rules. First, our bot does not buy Bitcoin 2 times in a row, regardless of our AI's prediction, unless the price of Bitcoin has gone down in the meantime. This keeps our bot from riding trends. It also helps it make wiser decisions and invest our money only when it is truly worth it. A second rule I introduced is that our trading bot can only sell Bitcoin at a profit. Again, regardless of what the AI predicts, if the price difference is not profitable, then our bot is not going to sell. Simple as that. Right, so now that you have an idea for how the scripts work, we are going to start our trading simulation. So I'm going to give $1,000 to the AI to invest, and we're going to see what it does with that money every single day for the next month. The first week I'm going to pause to show you how much money we were able to make up to that point, and maybe offer a few comments on the trades as well. You're also going to see how the results look in general. After that, I'm going to run it until the end of the month and see how that goes and whether we're going to make any profit or losses by then. Okay, so we're ready. Let's run it for week number 1. Let's go. Okay, so after 1 week of trading, this is how much we have made. As you can see, we made approximately $109, which honestly, it is a lot more than I expected to make in only 1 week. In some cases, as you can see, our bot even tried to buy more Bitcoin, but it was unable to do so because it ran out of money to buy. That might be a bad thing, but that might also be a good thing. We don't know that. In some other cases though, as you can see, although our bot had money in the bank, it decided not to buy more Bitcoin because it simply wasn't worth it at that time. When we take a closer look at the results, we can also see that our crypto trading bot decided not to sell at many times because it wasn't able to do so in profit, or because it simply ran out of Bitcoin to sell. So that rule is working as well. It seems like our AI decides to sell or buy, but our bot blocks that decision because it seems that it's not the best decision to make at that point in time. So everything seems to be working perfectly. Okay, so at this point, it is worth mentioning that the limit I've set in the beginning of $100 per trade might in theory limit our profit when buying or selling Bitcoin, but it also reduces the overall risk. That is because the impact of a bad decision made by the AI or the bot is significantly reduced. So I do think it's a good idea to include a limitation when you are trading. Great, everything looks good, so let's go ahead and run this for 3 more weeks approximately and see if we are still in the green by then. But based on what we have seen in the first week, I'm very confident about how much money we will be able to make by the end of the month. Let's see how much that is. Let's go! And we are back and we have made a lot of money. Honestly, the results, the outcome is wow. I did not expect to make that much money in a single month. Actually, as you can see, we have made, by the way, try to ignore this light. It's just my lamp. And yeah, if you don't see me, that doesn't matter. So the important thing is that we have made $236 in profit in 1 month alone. You can see that the balance is $1,236, which also corresponds to 24% approximately in increase in a single month, which is insane. Although I'm not that familiar with the crypto world, that seems like a huge increase in my eyes, doesn't it? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, so let's pause for a minute. So the results were too good to be true. So naturally, I was a bit skeptical. The trading took place throughout the month of October 2020, so my first instinct was to run the simulations for different months. So I did just that, and to my surprise, although the profit wasn't as much as October, in most of the cases at least, we were still quite profitable to say the least. So me being me, I desperately tried to find a flaw in this trading bot. And eventually I did. Turns out this only works for Bitcoin. When trying to trade Ethereum, for example, we end up with a small loss at the end of the month. So this bot wouldn't fit for trading altcoins, for example. But it can most definitely be adjusted to them as well, I think. Anyway, let's go back to the video. What happened? Did I pause myself again? Hopefully it's worth it. Okay, goodbye. Okay, so I'm very satisfied with the results of this project, and I've decided to continue working on it, in fact. And I'll be integrating more with the Coinbase API and even involving the AI itself. And I will be publishing the updates on this channel most likely. So if you're interested in seeing that, all you have to do is just subscribe. It's that simple. I'm also going to be uploading the code of this project as well as all my other projects in the future on my Patreon page. So I'll leave the link in the description below in case you want to check that out as well. So yeah, that's all for now. Hopefully you liked this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you very soon. Have a great day and bye.